Hello, I'm Sandra Lee with miracleinspirations.com and the Breathe Life's Inspirations blog. Today, I want to talk about creating your life today. I was already going to talk about this because of all of the chaos going on in the world. We've got the coronavirus pandemic and shutdowns and the effect on all of the businesses. We've got the riots that have been going on for a while. Now we have the fires, and on top of that, we also have what happened yesterday with the Supreme Court and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So sending love to her family and to her soul and just trusting that everything is going well for them, but looking at the additional chaos that is going to be happening in the United States with this sudden shift that has happened in the climate. So we were already having chaos impacting our lives and impacting our ability to be able to do what we want to do in life, to make things happen that we want or need to have happen. And now it's going to be even more chaotic. So what I want to say today is even more important. I know that when I am being thrown around by the chaos around me, my ability to make things happen in my personal life is severely impacted. My ability to get the exercise that I need, to get the sleep that I need, to prepare and to eat food, to do the other things that I need to do for self-care. Those things are certainly impacted by the stresses that I am experiencing, between my own personal stresses and the impact on me of the stress going on in the world around me. Then, how am I supposed to also make things happen in my relationships, in the things that I want to have happen in my life in a broader perspective? Business, making business decisions, taking business actions. With the shutdown of businesses, we've all been very much impacted by that in our ability to make business happen, take action in our businesses. But stress just adds a whole nother piece on top of it. So when it was just the coronavirus and the riots, fires, I thought, was putting it over the top. People setting fires, people purposely rioting and burning down buildings and attacking people, all of those things happening was already giving me this experience of this chaos and the impact on my ability to live my life and to feel like I have balance in my life. And then yesterday, with this sudden shakeup in the Supreme Court and how that is going to impact the already disrupted political climate, at least here in North America. So, for all of us, just to breathe, first of all, is the big first step. Breathe and recognize that you do have the ability to take actions in your life that help you feel whole and balanced and able to do what you want and need to do. First step is just to breathe and to recognize that you are being impacted by this stress and chaos. And to step back and decide, what is it that I really want to accomplish here? What do I need to do to maintain my health, my sanity, with all this chaos going on? And then, what actions do I need to take to further what other things I need to make happen? I know for me, I certainly need to put conscious attention into making sure I take the time to cook and to not stay up so late that I don't have time to sleep properly. because those things are really important for my daily existence and health. But sometimes with so much stress, it can be hard for us to actually prioritize those daily important actions that enable us to stay healthy, to stay sane. Because I know when I allow myself to get caught up in the stress cycle and obsessing about the actions I think that people are taking and all these things, it's like it upsets me and it takes me off my course. I'm not able to really get in action doing the things that I know are really good for me. So to some extent, I have to kind of pull myself away from getting caught up in that chaos. And then, again, with this event that happened, it's going to have a huge impact on our society, on our world, and the level of peacefulness that maybe we are going to have to intentionally put more focus on making sure that we have. Because I know I can make choices, I can do things for myself to help me to regain that balance, regain that center. So for you, what actions do you need to take today to create your life the way you want and need it to be, so you can stay happy and healthy? And then to have the energy and the focus to then be able to, if you have a business, make your business also be able to happen. To take the bigger endeavors that you have to make to actually do that. Because I know I've got some actions I definitely need to take in continuing my business. Beyond just serving people, I also need to do other things to have my business continue to happen. What do you need to do so that your business can continue to happen? To continue to have customers coming in, to continue to do the income producing activities, to serve your customers, to provide your product, to do things like the bookkeeping, all of those things that are necessary, that you need to have the focus, energy, the time to be able to do. So it's like allowing yourself to ground out of the chaos. They're so rampant right now. For me, Biofield Tuning is the most powerful method that I personally have found that really helps me stay grounded and connected and empowered. I know when I'm stressed, I have a hard time focusing and knowing what is it I want to say on these videos, for example, that I send to you every week. So maintaining my center, my balance, really supports me in being able to do that, because I need to be clear and have my thought processes, be able to do what I want to do instead of distracting myself. Getting out of the stress really helps me to do that. I have an upcoming Biofield Tuning group session series called Creating the Future. And again, I was already going to do this Creating the Future series, but I think it's even more important now because the chaos is escalating. So how can you support yourself in maintaining your balance, maintaining your focus, releasing the stress and the overwhelm? These Creating the Future group session series, in my experience, are very powerful. In some ways, even more powerful than the individual Biofield Tuning sessions that I do. Because the group energy, the sense of community that forms among people participating, is really powerful. It facilitates everyone in being able to do a deeper level of work sometimes than we do in individual sessions. We also, in these group sessions, also end up working on things that are influencing the whole collective. Individual biofield tuning sessions most often are focused primarily on the individual and their personal issues. And yes, inherited things coming from their parents and ancestors, but it's really more individual. These group sessions, in addition to having individual impact, I find also work on a global, societal impact, on the sorts of issues that we collectively tend to have. Not just associated with the things going on right now, but the bigger, long-term, repeating sorts of issues, like abundance, and stress, and trauma, and injury, and not being able to express ourselves. Those sorts of things that people collectively tend to experience in the world. So, the Creating the Future Biofield Tuning sessions, there's 3 sessions that you participate in as a group. And I also do human design, which I've talked about in the past. I allow people to bring in human design concepts and issues, the things that they find get stuck for them in their personal human design charts. They bring that understanding into the biofield tuning sessions. And again, I find this really increases the power and effectiveness of these sessions for people. So, associated with this video, I'm going to have a link to the Creating the Future sessions, the landing page on my website, so that you can check it out. See if this might be something that you want to participate in for yourself. And to help you be able to release yourself from the negative impacts, the suppressive impacts of the stress, and then to be able to focus on what you actually want to create for your life, personal life, business life, relationship, whatever it is you have that you want to further in the world, the projects you want to make happen, the mind shifts that you want to release yourself from. I find biofield tuning is also really powerful at helping people get past overwhelm, not just stress, but overwhelm, and release themselves from long-term patterns and habits that don't necessarily serve them and that sometimes don't necessarily make sense to them. Why do I do this? Biofield tuning is really effective at helping people get past that. So, the Biofield Tuning group session series, Creating the Future, I would like to start this early in October. So, check it out. If you have questions, I would love to talk with you and see if this might serve your purposes. And of course, I'm also available for individual biofield tuning sessions and human design sessions. So, what can you do to more consciously and intentionally create your life today? What area of your life would you like to have some focused attention to help you move forward with what you really want and need? Thank you for watching. I'm Sandra Lee with MiracleInspirations.com and the Breathe Life's Inspirations blog. Breathe. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. And share love with the people around you, today and every day. Breathe.